1, 2, 3. Hi, kids! Hi, kids. How you doing? What are you, a frog? Are you a frog? So, my name is John. I am the mayor of this great town of Woodbridge. You know me. I'm going to get to you in a minute, young lady. What are you, a grasshopper? So, we're here at the Kidsports at the Club at Woodbridge to collect the food from these wonderful children who brought it in from their moms and dads or grandmas and grandpas. And this is a whole lot of food that we're giving to people who need it. Isn't that a good thing we're doing?
Yeah.
Who remembers bringing food in?
Me.
What did you bring, Casey?
Cereal.
Cereal. What did you bring? Who brought food in? Who else? Come on, raise your hand. What did you bring? What did you bring?
I bring a bag with cake mix and
A bag with cake mix and cereal. What did you bring? What'd you bring? Oh yeah, what happened to your tooth? It fell out. What did you bring? Okay, very good. What did you bring? Oh, very good. So this is very important what you did, because there are some kids that don't have enough food, right? They go to bed hungry, and that's not good. Or when they come to school, they're hungry because they don't have breakfast. Yeah, it's hard to believe, isn't it? But that's why we have to help those kids, right? All right. Because I have a microphone so they can hear me on TV. They're filming me. You guys are on TV right now. You're being filmed. You're going to be TV stars. And you can say to mom and dad when you get home, I was on TV with the mayor. Right? All right, Casey, come here. Stand up. Stand up. Tell me, turn around, face the camera. Now tell me, how do you like going to Kidsports? Face the camera, Casey. Look there. That way. Look there and talk here. Why do you like coming to Kidsports?
Because I like to play.
You like to play what? What's your favorite thing to play?
In Miss Kelly's room.
Miss Kelly's room? What kind of stuff do you play?
Like babies.
Babies? There's babies here? I don't see any babies. Oh, toy babies. Do you play like dress up the baby and feed the baby and burp the baby? What do you do when the baby goes poop?
Put it in the toilet.
In the toilet. No, you can't put the baby in the toilet. You bring the baby to the toilet, right? And do you change the baby's diaper? Is that fun? Yeah, what else do you like about Kidsports? Look that way, look that way.
Play with poop.
You don't play with poop. No, you don't. Don't be silly. Casey, look at me, Casey. You really don't play with poop.
Yes, I do.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
Wait till I tell your father. You're in big trouble. I'm going to go see him right now. He's here. He works in this building, you know.
No, he doesn't.
Yes, he does.
He plays in the gym.
Yeah, he plays in the gym. Well, the gym is in this building, silly girl.
He plays this food.
No, he doesn't. No, he doesn't. This does not. All right. So I'm going to have you guys, in fact, Case, why don't you and Minnie Mouse here. You sit down, Case. And you and Minnie Mouse, I want you to hold this proclamation. It's a very special thing. And let her hold it too. The two of you hold it. There you go. And I want you to look over here, and Kelly's going to take your picture. Everybody, make sure you can see Kelly, all right?
There you go.
Got it? All right, who else wants to tell me why this is such a cool place? You? Go ahead. Why? Why?
Me. Because we're in school.
You're in school, so you're learning stuff. How about you?
I like to play at the mats.
At the where?
At the mats.
On the mats. Okay, who else? What?
I like to play in the gym.
In the gym?
I like to play to mats.
Okay. What did you say? On the mats, okay. What else?
I like to go on the sports field and play basketball and baseball and
Basketball,
football
all right.
and soccer.
How about you?
We can play the big round.
Okay. What do you learn in school? What do you guys learn? Are you learning your ABCs?
Yes.
Very good. Let me go back there. All you guys back here, who wants to tell me how much fun do you have? What's fun?
The mat.
The mats. What else? You tell me. Go.
I like going outside and playing.
Outside? Is there a playground outside? Right? How about you? What? What's your favorite thing? Who's gonna tell me? What's your favorite? What?
I like to play on the mats with the toy.
With the toys? Okay.
I want to play with my baby brother.
Your baby brother's here?
Me.
With you too? All right, turn around. Look at the TV. Look at Kelly. You could be on TV. Turn around. Yeah, what do you want to do? What do you like doing?
I like to play in mats.
On mats. Everybody loves the mats. Why are the mats so special?
Like a jungle gym.
Well, I think the first kid said mats, so every other kid said mats. Right? Right? So you guys have fun here? Which one of these is the best teacher in the world? All right, let me point to the teachers, and you cheer when it's your favorite teacher, okay? Here. Are you there? How about her? 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 Wow, you got a lot of cool teachers here. Who's your favorite mayor? No! No! You're not the mayor. That's good. How old are you? Wait, time out, time out.
We're losing control.
Do you guys do this every day? Every day you do this, right? How old are you? 4? Okay, so that means you can't run for mayor for 14 more years. You could be the next mayor. That's a good deal. I'll take 14 more years. You're 5? You're 4? All right. Well, I just want to say thank you guys for everything you did bringing in food, okay? Why don't you all clap for each other? All right, we'll see you guys soon, okay? No, you can keep that. Give that to Miss Veronica when you see her, okay?
Hi, I'd like to take this time to welcome Mayor McCormick, Debbie Meehan, to Claremont Avenue School to accept the food that our wonderful students have collected for the Woodbridge Food Pantry for the Have a Heart food drive. Ms. Wazinski, our school counselor, worked with the National Honor Society to collect our food throughout the month of February, and our kindergarten students who are here with us today joining us on this special event have raised the most amount of food to donate to this very worthy cause. So we are very excited once again to be a part of this event. Thank you for offering us to be a part of this, and we look forward to doing this again next year. At this point, I'd like to turn this over to the mayor.
Thank you very much, Madam Principal. And what did the principal forget to do? No. Did she tell anybody on TV who she was? No, she just took the microphone and started talking, so now people are watching. I would like to formally introduce to you Miss Joanne Schaefer, the principal of Claremont Avenue School 20. How's that? All right. So we're here to say thank you. We're also here to pick up the food and bring it to people that need it. Believe it or not, the food that's here today, probably tomorrow, will be on somebody's kitchen table. That's how fast this moves. It comes in and it goes out as quick as people need it, so it's really terrific. So you guys are the National Elementary Honor Society, and there's a service component of that, right? Community service? Who wants to tell me about that? And why this is important, what you did? Somebody? Okay, go ahead. Take that. Just look at the microphone. Tell me what is the component of it and what does it require you to do?
Because sometimes people don't have enough money to buy food,
Okay.
and we're donating all this food to people who can't afford any food.
Okay, terrific. Who wants to tell me about what does it specifically say in the International Junior whatever? Go ahead, you tell. Give me the microphone there. Go ahead, tell me what that means.
It means that people that don't have food are going to have not able to buy that much food. They can have
food, and
All right.
so they don't have to pay for food.
All right,
'Cause-
very good. And how about, you think if you didn't have dinner last night or you didn't have breakfast this morning, what would that mean when you're in school? What would that do to you? You go ahead, look at the camera.
I would probably be grumpy, or because since food gives us energy and stuff.
Would you be able to concentrate on your studies?
No.
No, okay. Who else wants to talk about, we have all kinds of food here, but there's some kind of food that we don't have. What don't we have here? What kind of food don't we have that people need every day? Anybody know? What's missing here that you have every day? Nobody? How about any kindergarten kids? What kind of food is missing? What's missing? Go ahead.
People can't have food because they don't have money.
Right.
At the real supermarket, it's money.
Exactly. What kind of food's missing, though? Who's going to tell me? What's missing here? What? Was that? Lunch? No, you can have some of this stuff for lunch. How about you? What's missing? Fruit? That's a good one. That's a good one. What else?
Dairy.
Dairy. Very good. What else? Yes.
Refrigerated items?
Yes, there we go. Now you guys got it. So that's why it's important that we collect money as well as food, because there's no milk here. There's no bread here. There's no cheese here. There's no fruit. There's no meat. There's no produce, fresh produce. And that's why it's important that we collect money as well as collect food, so that we have something to offer the people besides just what's here. So let me introduce you now to the person who's responsible. He's the one that gets the food from when you collect it to where you give it out. And he's the one that takes all the money and goes to the stores and buys things that are not here, like milk and like bread and like meats and like fruit. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Peter Barcelona.
Thank you, Mayor. As the mayor says, we're wrapping up our Have a Heart food drive. This is probably our 17th school we're at. We have one more today. So far, we've collected over 20,000 pounds of food and close to $64,000 in money, which we can use to purchase the non-perishables and help people with special dietary needs, or people that have that need gift cards for certain stores that they shop at. So on behalf of all the people that we serve, the 1,400 families that we serve a month, thank you very much for your donation.
And now I'd like to introduce, so anybody, if you're in the 5th grade, you probably had your civics class. So the mayor is in the executive branch of government. The town council is in the legislative branch of government, and neither one can do anything without the other, which is what the whole founding fathers had in mind. Nobody would ever have too much power. I have a lot of things I can do, but most of them require the town council to approve. Town council has a lot of things they want to do. Most of them need the mayor to say it's okay. So that's why we work so well together. So when you get home and you say to your parents, I met the mayor today, they're going to say, oh, that's nice. And then when you say, I met Councilwoman Debbie Meehan, they're going to say, oh, wow, you met Debbie. Because she's a big deal in Colonia. She is the official council person for this whole section of town. And I guarantee your parents know Debbie Meehan. I guarantee they know more about her than they even know about the mayor, because she does great things for people all over the section of Colonia. So let me have Debbie say a few words now.
Well, thank you, Mayor, for those nice words. Good morning, everybody. What a great job you did today. So you know how you feel in the morning? You wake up and mom and dad give you food in the morning and your bellies are good, but could you imagine if you were really hungry all day long and, like the mayor said, you couldn't concentrate, and all this food is going to go to children like you and other families in this town. So thank you so much for everything you've done. You collected so much food. You did a great job. So thank you, everybody.
I'm sorry, I did the wrong one. All right, very good. So last thing, I want somebody to tell me about the National Junior Honor Society and the service. Yes, go ahead.
So in the National Honor Society, we do things that would benefit the school.
Okay. Like what else do you do besides food drives?
We're thinking of ideas for Ronald McDonald House.
Okay, very good. Anything else? Anybody else want to add anything to that? You're all shy. I'll bet when you get in the cafeteria later, you're all going to be noisy as heck, and we're not going to be able to shut you up. But when you're sitting here, standing here, you're like, I'm not talking. Well, thank you all very much. You did a great job. 466 pounds of food. Yes. What's up, little guy? What? What? What do you want? Nothing. All right. All right. Hello and welcome to Woodbridge, the best town around. My name is John McCormick, and we're here at St. John Vianney on the final stop of our 2023 school tour for the Have a Heart Food Drive. In this case, we are at St. John Vianney School in Colonia, which has a special place in my heart since it's where my little girl went to school, graduating in 2004. A long time ago. Now she is graduated from St. Thomas and Duquesne University and working as a CPA at Ernst & Young in Denver, Colorado. And I'm going to see her next week. Isn't that great? So I just said hello to Miss Endler. Miss Endler was her 7th and 8th grade math teacher right here in St. John Vianney. And now my daughter's a CPA. She loves math. And I give a lot of that credit to Miss Endler for the great job that she did teaching, Erin. So thank you, Miss Endler. And you know what the interesting thing, boys and girls? I tell this story all the time. Me and Miss Endler have the same exact birth date. I didn't say birthday. A lot of people have the same birthday. We were literally born on the same day. So what happened is we were giving blood together. Well, we weren't together. She was giving blood and I was giving blood. And she was almost done and I was starting. And they said, "What's your birthday?" And I said, 5/27/58. And Miss Endler said, "That's my birthday." And I said, "Oh, really? Well, what year were you born?" And she said, "No, that's my birthday. We were born on the exact same day, I think like a half an hour apart." So here we are. She's a teacher. I'm the mayor. How cool is that? How cool is that? I also ran into Miss Schmidt, who was my daughter's 3rd grade teacher here at St. John Vianney. So it's, oh, there she is. There she is. So it's really cool coming here. This is also my parish. I come here for church all the time. So it's great to be here. But enough about that. Let me introduce our student council members. I'm going to give you the microphone. Please pass it down. Tell me your name, your grade, and do you have a certain title in the student council, or you just all? All right, just give me your name and your grade. Start with you.
Hi, I'm Anastasia Rachinsky, and I'm in 8th grade.
I'm Juliana Denault, and I'm also in 8th grade.
I'm Melissa Orlowski, and I'm in 7th grade.
I'm Samantha Poe, and I'm in 8th grade.
I'm Sophia Bachol, and I'm also in 8th grade.
I'm Andre Ramirez, and I'm in 8th grade.
I'm Franco Reynosa, and I'm in 8th grade.
I'm Emmett Guerrier, and I'm in 7th grade.
I'm Ella Grasso, and I'm in 6th grade.
I'm Gabby Sioni, and I'm in 6th grade.
All right, pass it on down if you don't mind. Grasso, what's your dad's name? Yeah. Sam is your father? No. You said Grasso? Oh, Dan. I don't know, Dan. I thought you said Sam. All right. So who's going to tell me, you guys, how did you get appointed or become student council member? Go ahead.
So we all ran 6th and 7th grade. There's 2 per grade, 1 per homeroom. And in 8th grade, there's the executive board where a bunch of people run and you present your speech to all the grades, to 6th, 7th, and 8th grade.
Oh, wow.
And they vote who they think would be the best candidates for their student council.
Very cool.
And that's how all the 8th graders were picked, and the 6th and 7th graders.
So you all won your very first election.
Yes.
So did I. That's pretty cool. Pretty cool. So who wants to tell me how you went about collecting the food? Somebody pass it down? Who wants to tell me? Go ahead, young man.
So basically, from the past week, every class has collected food donations, and each student council candidate would just go to each classroom, collect it, and bring it to the copy room.
Okay. How did keep it if you want. How did how did everybody know there was a food drive? No, let her go. Anybody. We'll just keep rotating. How did parents know about it? How did they know to tell their kids, here's food?
We sent a flyer home saying that the donations would go to the Have a Heart food drive.
Okay.
And the classes sent in their donations, and we each had assigned classes to go pick up.
Okay, so who had like the kindergarten kids?
Oh yeah, I did.
You did? So when you went to kindergarten, did you say to the kids, hey, you better bring in food or else?
There was already food. I asked the teacher if there was food there, and there was like bags near the door. So, but a lot of kids brought in food for the food drive.
Obviously, this is a lot of food today. Okay, who wants to tell me what kind of food is not here that people need every day?
Some of the food that isn't here is food that require you to have a lot of extra ingredients.
All right. What else? Who else has some more ideas?
Perishable foods.
Perishable food, right. So that is why we collect money as well as collect. Can you guys hear me? I'm pretty far away. We good? All right. That's why we also collect money as well as collect food, because what kind of things do you think we should buy for people? Who has some ideas? What's missing here that we need to buy?
Milk and eggs.
Milk and eggs?
Maybe some meat.
Maybe some meat?
Fruits and vegetables.
Fruits and vegetables. You guys are smart. Very, very good. So who's going to tell me how you feel right now, knowing that by this time tomorrow, this food will literally be on somebody's kitchen table? Go ahead.
It's very fulfilling knowing that you're helping multiple families in your community that are less fortunate than you are. And I think we should be very grateful for what we have and grateful that we are able to share with others. And it's a good feeling. I think we could all agree that we're very happy that we were able to raise this. And I feel like everyone who did donate feels the same way.
Wow, she's good. Very good. Let me introduce you now to the man responsible for taking all this food and getting it to the people who need it. His name is Peter Barcelona. He works for a health department, and he's in charge of this whole We Feed Woodbridge food drive since 1992.
Thank you, Mayor. Thank you, boys and girls. Thank you, faculty and students from St. John Vianney. As the mayor said, this is the last stop of our Have a Heart tour for the last week and a half. We've collected over 20,000 pounds of food, slightly under $64,000 worth of food, which will go a long way to help those that have special needs. As the mayor said, we buy perishables, all your dairy products, all your vegetables and stuff. We partner with the Community Food Bank in Hillside to purchase stuff at a reduced cost. We also give gift cards and other store cards for families that are have special dietary needs. So we make sure they're taken care of as well. But on behalf of the families that we serve every day, 1,400 families per month, we thank you very much for your generosity.
Thank you. I just noticed the Losick boys here. What's up, guys? How you doing? Paul's kids. So how many of you guys live in Colonia? Most of you? Used to? Okay. When you get home tonight, you say to your parents, yeah, the mayor stopped by my school. Your parents are going to say, oh, that's nice. That's cool. But then if you tell them, Debbie Meehan stopped at my school, they're going to say, wow, Debbie Meehan, because she is so popular. You guys have all had your civics lessons. The mayor is the executive branch of government. The council person is the legislative branch of government. We watch each other, and no one has too much power. What the founding fathers did way back then was very smart. It's not like places where there's a king or there's somebody, a single leader. This is a good balanced government. And Debbie's my partner in government, but we work in two separate branches and keep an eye on each other. So let me introduce you now to Debbie Meehan, who does great things for people in Colonia, which is her territory. Debbie?
Thank you, Mayor. I just want to thank all of you for all the food that you collected, all the students out there, too. This will go to people that are right here in our community that we don't realize that somebody sitting next to us might be hungry and might not have a sandwich, or you would never know. So this is going to go directly to those people here, and because of all the donations that you and all the other schools throughout Woodbridge Township has given. So thank you so much. You should be very proud of yourself. Continue your work. I know a lot of you said you're in 8th grade. As you go into high school, it's a really good thing to do to give back to the community. So thank you.
Thank you.
All right. So what's your name?
Anastasia?
And where are you going to high school?
I'm not sure yet. I'm still waiting for a response from one of the schools.
Okay, I just got to say, this is our 17th stop on different schools. That is the best summary of why it's good to do what you're doing that I've ever heard. You were terrific.
Thank you.
So whatever school you go to, if I can ever help you, let me know. You were just tremendous. We're going to play that over and over again. She nailed it in every aspect.